Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be therapeutic or not, or if it's just self-destructive. But I think it would feel better to just rant about it a little bit instead of just walking around and thinking about it all the time. So this is just gonna be me ranting for a bit. You know, I'm studying for the I'm at the third year of a civil engineer class study, whatever course, and like I've already like redone one of the years, and the reason I did that was because I felt like shit. I've been on antidepressants for God, is it 2 years? I think it's 2 years by now, and I've since then doubled my dosage, and I mean it doesn't feel like I know like it's I know like depression is in my family because my mother been on antidepressants as well, but like I know she has a really rough time back and forth, but she never had like I'd say crippling depression for more like a year or so, where she actually had to take medication for it. And I'm up to 2 years now, and honestly, I'm not entirely sure if if I'm even better now than I was like a year ago. I'm not progressing, and it's 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 so much fucking shame to like originally when I told my parents that I didn't feel good, I I told both them and myself that I wanted to be more honest with them, and because earlier when I felt like shit and they called, I just lied. I told them everything was fine. But after I told them how I actually feel, um, I told them that I was gonna be more honest about it, and I was. I worked hard to be more honest to them about it, but it's it's really hard to tell your parents that cared so deeply about you that you're not you're not progressing in the right direction anymore. So like I've been I've had this, I want to say relapse, but it's not like with drugs or anything. I haven't like left my apartment for the last two weeks. Well, I of course I've been out and like buying food and stuff because I don't want to starve, but I haven't done anything meaningful that I hasn't been forced to for the last 2 weeks. And I think I've slept like I don't know like 16, 18 hours a day just to get away. And it's it's really hard to tell your parents that like hey I've known I've been good, like I've been feeling good and I'm making progress both in my studies and like how I'm feeling, and then just to tell them that yeah I haven't been able to study for 2 weeks, and when when it when it's like the worst time of the day, that I don't like I like fuck, this is hard to say. I've never been really good about expressing my feelings, so I guess this can help me with that. But yeah, like when the days are in the worst of days, I really don't want. I don't really want to exist at all. I just want to be gone. It's like I don't think I'd ever be brave enough or foolish enough to like to commit suicide or anything like that. But some days I just don't want to exist, which is fucking terrifying. So instead I just sleep, try to get away from it. But it's just so much shame linked with that. Because yeah, I feel sorry for my parents if I would tell them how I actually feel. Because I mean, like, they live 5 hours away from me. I moved because of my studies, and they wouldn't be able to sleep at night, and I'd feel bad for making them feel bad, and yeah, fuck. Yeah, the last few weeks been rough. I'm coming to terms with the fact that even though I've like studied to become a mechanical engineer, that maybe this is not for me. I'm not sure if it's the stress or if it's just like 5 years is a really long time to do something that you're not feeling really passionate about, and I'm not really passionate about it. Like, the only thing I feel like I'm passionate about in life is like my hobbies, which mostly include things that I can't in any way profit from because I'm not good enough at it. Like snowboarding and kite surfing. Like, I love animals, so like being a zoologist or something would be amazing. But I never actually considered it a legitimate like field of study. So when I first like sent in applications for different universities and such, I never really considered it. But yeah, I'm coming to terms with the fact that maybe this is just not for me. Like, I felt bad in the past before, but this is just it's just so much worse. I don't want to feel like this. I I don't I it's almost more so that I don't want to feel the need to impulsively lie when people ask how I feel, because I know they care about me and I don't want them to feel bad for me. It's it's so fucking hurtful. It's so shameful that I can't be honest to like my friends that I know care about me deeply. Even my girlfriend, we're moving together in like 2 weeks, and 3 weeks. I yet still see she just thinks that I was busy studying, which was what I was supposed to do, but I just was home alone, trying to wish myself out of existence. Um, I, 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 I don't. I don't think I should keep rambling like this. Fucking hell.